off at the back end of our mat, standing tall. And I'm just gonna take a rock between the toes and the heels. I'm gonna add some shoulder rolls here. I'm gonna start off with some deep breathing. We're gonna focus on a full, strong inhale and a full, strong exhale. I'm gonna go ahead and settle in, finding that wide stance, and I forgot to mute everybody. Here we go. All right. All right. Standing with your feet about hip distance apart. Try to distribute the weight between your toes and heels. You can also kind of balance between the outside and inside of the foot. The knees are a bit soft. We're going to start by drawing the belly button toward our spine, shoulders back, and just taking a couple more deep breaths here. Full inhale, the rib cage expands. And a full exhale, the rib cage contracts. Breathing deeply, fully exhale. On your next inhale, let's sweep the arms up, reaching tall, lifting the heart. Press the hands open as we hinge forward. Now I'm just going to stop halfway. Take a moment and then go ahead and ease forward into that forward fold, fingertips touching the floor. I'm going to pedal through my legs, just getting that little stretch in the back of the legs, the glutes, the hips. I'm going to let my head relax forward. Maybe shake the head no a couple of times. Let's settle both heels into the floor and see if we can bring our belly a little closer to our thighs. I'm going to soften my knees, slide my hands up, and unfold one vertebra at a time, keeping this navel to spine connection and coming to stand tall. Let's take that big inhale. Arms are going to reach up, lifting the heart. Press the hands open as we hinge forward. Nice long flat back. And go ahead and float the fingertips down to meet the floor. Paddling through the legs as you need this. Otherwise, lean forward into your knuckles or maybe your palms. Let's let the head relax forward. And with your feet just a little wider than hip distance apart, bring your hands to your elbows. I'm going to take a really easy swing side to side. Keeping the belly button drawn to spine. We're going to take a little circle. I'm going to twist to my right and lift, leading up with this left elbow, stretching out of that left side body. Come to the top and then down that left side with control. And at the bottom, a couple of easy swings. Let's go back the other direction. Twist left, leading up with this right elbow, big twist, reach down your right side. And release the hands down, soften the knees, and unfold with control, scooping that belly in tight. At the top, head and shoulders, stack. Let's do that one more time, that forward fold, big inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward. I'm going to stop halfway. So holding it here, float the hands into the small of your back, keeping the elbows open, and then take your forward fold. Interlace your fingers and push the knuckles away. Feel free to lift and lower if you need that. Opening through the shoulders and the chest. Let the hands rest in the small of the back. Soften the knees, and we'll unfold one vertebra at a time, scooping that belly in, releasing the hands as we come to the top. All right, so with your feet just a comfortable distance apart, we are going to take a walk on our mat. So we'll start off, imagine a wall right behind you We'll take an inhale, then on your exhale, peel away from the wall, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow, coming down to meet the floor. We're going to take an easy walk forward into a downward facing dog. Now I want to take a moment and spread the weight through my hands and then push my chest in the direction of my feet. I'm going to pedal through my heels, still getting that stretch, that lengthening through the back of the leg, the heels, the calves. Now let's wake up that thoracic spine just a little bit. I'm going to press my heels to the floor and then shift forward into a plank. All right, so just for a moment, hold your plank. We're going to take some scapular push-ups. You can drop to your knees if you need that. Now, hold it at the top of your plank, and we're going to press back into our downward facing dog, trying to push your chest through the arms. Now I want to shift between those a couple of times, the plank and my down dog. I'm going to come forward, hips are low, and then back into that downward facing dog. Think about getting your chest in the direction of your feet. And forward into your plank, holding it strong. And back into our downward facing dog. Now I'm going to take a little double lift and lower with my heels. So just up on the ball of the foot and down. And if you can come in a little higher into your toes, try that. And sink those heels into the floor. And I'm going to come forward. I'm just going to drop my knees down to the floor. Shift back and take an easy child's pose. Give your hands, wrist and forearms a little break. Little wrist rotation, flexion, extension, anything you need here to kind of ease up the tension in those wrists. Let's come out to our hands and knees. We're going to do some cat and cow. I want to stack my shoulders right above my wrists, stack my hips right above my knees. We're going to take an inhale, looking out ahead, and exhale, round. Scoop the belly, tuck the chin. Inhale, and exhale. Moving with your breath. On this next inhale, exhale, we're going to draw the knee toward the nose and extend that leg back. I'm keeping that right leg in extension. I'm going to take my left arm in opposition. Nice long reach, fingertips to toes. Let's add a little elbow to knee. Reach. Trying to get that leg all the way to extension. Try not to let that foot drop too low. And hold that leg. I'm going to set my left hand just slightly ahead. I'm going to walk my right hand up. We're going to do some arabesque push-ups. I'm going to keep this leg in extension, and I'm going to lower my belly to the floor and then press it up. Lower and press. And I've got my elbows pretty close to my sides. A little more triceps emphasis. Lower and press. Two more, guys. And let's bring that knee down. Take a little shift back for your child's pose. Give those hands a little break. Coming back into our tabletop. So this time, just a variation on your cat-cow. It's our disco kitty. So we're going to take the ribs and we're going to draw a big circle. So you're coming down into this kind of flat back, looking out ahead. Inhale, take it to the side, rounding up on an exhale. And just think about scooping out a really big space around you. Let's come to the top, hold it here, change directions. I like this one because it gets into my side body just a little bit, and I feel like I'm really getting into some of those places that might not get that stretch with my cat and cow. And bring it to the top. Let's bring that left knee toward your nose. Extend the leg behind you and hold. Reach your right arm in opposition. Now we're a little different on each side, so one side may feel better, might feel more balanced. Working towards symmetry. We're going to take a little knee pull under and reach. Scoop that belly. Take this at your own pace. And reach and hold. Set that right hand down just slightly ahead and then walk your left hand up to meet. And this time I'm going to let my elbows go out a little further. So a little more of a wide elbow push up. So lower and press. Inhale down, exhale press. Now you can only bring just your chest to the floor if you'd like, but bringing your belly toward the floor, a little more work. Down and up, adjusting your hands as you need. And let's get one more, guys. And down and up. Bring that knee in. Shift yourself back into child's pose. Give those hands a little break. All right, I'm just going to shift my feet around to the front. So coming to have a seat. We're going to take our half roll backs. So I'm going to start with my feet just planted on the floor about shoulder distance apart, reaching out like you're holding a ball. Let's inhale at the top, exhale, half roll back. And I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to bring one leg up, and I'm going to bring my other leg up. You can always hold if you need that little modification. Otherwise, we're reaching out. Breathing. Think about a tabletop for your shins. We're going to inhale, exhale, set the feet down, stretch forward, reach, and sit up tall. Let's do that one again. We'll inhale, exhale, half roll back, one leg up, other leg up, and hold. Now, I'm going to engage my quadriceps, alternately extend, extend. You can hold if you need that little bit of assistance. Extend, extend. Keep that belly button drawn in tight. One more right, one more left. Both feet up. Squeeze those legs together. Inhale, exhale down, and reach. Sitting up really straight and tall. We'll do that one again. This time we're going to add the rotation. So you're going to be doing the same alternating extensions, adding the rotation. We're going to inhale, exhale, half roll back, one leg up, other leg up. Now I'm going to bring my hands together, twist right, extend right, and left, and right, and left. Pull that elbow back, pull, and pull, pull. Let's get one more each side, right and left. Both feet up, squeeze those legs. I'm going to cross my ankles and come down for a little stretch. All right, so we're going to take our roll-ups. I'm going to extend my legs, and I want to think about using the back of my legs, back of my thighs, to kind of hold onto this mat. Little external rotation, so just a little bit of a turnout, kind of using those muscles to squeeze. We're going to take this down, nice and slow. And once you're here, if you need to adjust, you can do that as well. All right, so I'm going to reach my arms over my heart. So imagine you're holding a ball just right over your heart. We're going to take a couple of scapular protraction and retractions here as well. So reaching up and then pulling down and squeezing that space between your shoulder blades. So just like we did in that plank position earlier, keeping the arms long, reach and pull down. Exhale as you reach, inhale as you pull down. All right, guys. Now, I'm just going to slightly retract, so keep a little bit of a squeeze, and I'm going to float this back. I'm only going to go so far as I can without lifting my rib cage, so I'm going to keep my rib cage down. I'm going to keep the back of my legs really active and strong. I'm going to inhale, lift, exhale, peel. The first one's usually terrible, coming up into that forward fold, flexing the feet, leaning toward your knees. Sitting up tall and take it down. I like to point on the down and flex my feet on the up. We'll inhale, exhale, flex, forward fold. Sit up tall and take it down. Squeeze those legs. Arms are coming back with control. Inhale, exhale, flex, forward fold. Sitting up tall, taking it down with control. Arms float back. Let's inhale, exhale, and reach. Sit up tall and take it down. Now on this next one, I'm going to add a little variation. We did this on Saturday. We're going to inhale, exhale, peel, come out and over, regular forward fold. Now sit up tall, open your arms, take one leg open, other leg open. We're going to get a little soft to each side. So I'm going to twist, reach, up and center, other side, and reach, up and center. I'm going to walk one leg in, other leg in, hands to the front, and roll down. So just get a little multitasking in there. Inhale, exhale. Take that full forward fold. Sit up tall, open the arms, one leg open, other leg open, and reach. Sit tall, center, twist and reach, flex those feet, and back to center. One leg in, other leg in, arms in, float it down. Let's get 2 more sets like that. Inhale, reach, exhale, peel, forward flexion, sit up tall, one leg out, other leg out, twist, reach, flex foot, sit tall, center, other direction, twist, and reach, sit tall. Let's walk one leg in, other leg in, arms in, and down. We've got one more like that to do, please. Inhale, exhale, forward flex, sit up tall, open those arms, one leg out, other leg out, flex your feet, twist, reach, sit up tall, center, other direction, and reach, up and center, and you can bring those legs in one at a time, or both. Arms reach and float it down. Arms are going to float back and circle around. Scoot yourself back onto your mat, adjust your waistband, whatever you need here. Let's walk the knees into the chest. We're going to get a little 3-point stretch, then we're going to go into our single leg circles. I'm going to start with my right leg, so go ahead and let that left leg reach out. And on this, I want to think about the back of this left knee pressing into the mat. So as we're taking it over, I don't want to let my hip peel and lift. So really try to keep it down. I'm going to move this right leg around just a little bit, give it some movement, a little bit of rotation here. And then bring it in, hug the knee to your chest. I'm going to engage my hip flexors. I'm going to try to keep this knee right where I left it. So let go, pull it in, and relax and release. Now I'm going to unfold my right leg, lengthening through my hamstrings, lifting my nose in the direction of my knee and holding behind my calf. Adding a little point and flex, a little ankle rotation if you want some of that. Now I'm going to bend the knee and take it open to the side. So just pulling it open and then extend the leg. You can keep a little bend in the knee if you'd like, or work on reaching that leg open. I like to create a little brace under the outside of that leg so that as this hip wants to roll, kind of helps me keep this flat. Then as you feel like you can go a little deeper, the hand comes to the inside and we press. You can even flex that foot. See about maybe touching the floor, maybe not. Bend the knee and pull it across. And I'm going to stop about halfway I want to keep my right shoulder on the floor. So I want to initiate this little twist, this little stretch for outer hip and into the low back. And then go ahead and ease it over a little deeper. You can keep the knee bent or extend that leg and reach. Now, if you're holding your breath, maybe bend the knee and work on getting twisted a little deeper. I find I tend to want to hold my breath just a little bit on this longer stretch sometimes. Good inhale, exhale, guys. Back to center. Let's take one more, pulling that leg straight, opening up these hamstrings, maybe pulling it in just a tiny bit deeper. And I'm going to lower the head and shoulders. Now I want to keep the foot reaching toward the ceiling, and there's a clock. We're going to draw a circle, stop at 12 o'clock, and then unwind the circle and stop. Really trying to keep the hips square, keeping them quiet. So think about using your belly button, press it to the floor. And inhale on one circle, exhale in the other. Let's get one more set. Inhale, draw the circle. Exhale, we're going to unwind it. I'm going to float that knee in. I'm going to walk the other knee in. Just take a quick little break, foot flexion, extension, ankle rotation, and we're going to extend this right leg to the floor. So just as before, I want to think about pressing the back of my knee down to the floor, keeping this hip really flat and low. I'm going to use my hand and just guide this left knee around, getting a little bit of this mobility, a little rotation. All right, now from here, pull that knee into your chest. I want to think about using my hip flexors to hold this knee in. I'm going to let go and try to hold it there. Now, relax, release, unfold. I'm going to bring my nose up toward my knee, adding a little point and flex. Stretching through the back of this leg, opening up those hamstrings. Nice and long. Now I'm going to lower, I'm going to bend my knee and take it open to the side. You can create a little brace here. Just want to think about this adductor stretch, inner thigh. You can extend, open that leg, flex the foot, hand comes to the inside and press. Now I want to keep this right hip really flat on the floor. Open big. Now if you're not here, don't worry about it. You can still be here, still getting a nice little adductor stretch. And I'm going to bend the knee and pull it across. I'm going to stop about halfway. I want to keep this left shoulder on the floor. And then once you're here, go ahead and increase that twist just a bit. Make sure that we're breathing. You can keep the knee bent, adding into that twist, or reach that leg out. My water bottle's in a bad spot. Reaching, breathing. I'm going to bend the knee, pull it back to center, and one more time. Unfold that leg. One last little open for that hamstring. And lower the head and shoulders. Reaching that foot to the ceiling. There's that clock. We're going to draw the circle in, stop at 12 o'clock, and unwind it. Inhale and exhale. Keeping those hips nice and quiet. Navel to spine, guys. Really strong connection. Shoulders relaxed. Let's get one more. Inhale, draw the circle. Exhale, unwind it. Float both knees in. Take a little break. All right, hands behind your knees. Pull yourself up to seated. And we're going to go into rolling like a ball. So we want to make sure we have plenty of room behind us. And I'm going to bring myself into this balanced position. So I want to find this balance between my tailbone and my sits bones. And I'm just going to hold at the shins. We're going to sit up really tall, scoop the belly, round it back, bring it up, and put on the brakes. Try not to let your feet touch. Inhale back, exhale up. And I'm trying to keep my heels really close to my bottom. So if you have a tendency to kind of kick for momentum, that's okay for a while, but we want to get rid of that. Inhale back, exhale up. And inhale back and exhale up. Finding that balance. Now we're going to add on here. I'm going to just take that balance and we're going to lay it out and pull it in. You don't have to go out that far if you don't want to. Inhale back, exhale up, just extend and pull it in. And rock it, stack it, and if you can lay it back into that hollow body, a little deeper. And inhale back, exhale up and out and in. I'm going to add one more layer. We're going to add 3 little heel crosses. I'm going to take it out, 3, 2, 1, and pull it in. Rock it, stack it, and out, 3, 2, 1, and pull it in. Let's get 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and 3, 2, 1, pull it in. 1 more, please. And lay it out, 3, 2, 1, pull it in, and take your little side to side. Little side to side, twist, twist, twist. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to center. Let's take a little V and take it down. I threw in that last little V for you, just to keep you on your toes. Taking a little stretch. All right, so let's come over to our belly. We're gonna get some back extensions. So finding a place, I'm just gonna place my hands right below my shoulders. I'm gonna walk my knees back and I'm gonna lower with control. I'm gonna extend those legs. I'm gonna open my legs just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna let's start with the hands a little further forward. So starting small and building our way up. I'm gonna inhale, look toward the floor. On the exhale, I'm gonna peel. You can come up into the elbows or come up a little higher. I wanna scoop my belly toward my spine, keeping this strong connection. And then lower with control. And I'm gonna walk my hands back just a bit. Inhale and exhale up. I want my elbows close to my body, coming up into this cobra, swan, whatever you want to call it. Lifting, shoulders are down. And I'm gonna lower with control. Nice and low. All right, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna inhale and then exhale, peel it up, scoop the belly. Now this time, as I come forward, I'm going to bend my knees and come in, and I'm going to cross my ankles, and we're going to take 3 little lifts. 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs, come up into your swan. Now this time when you bend your ankles, cross the other foot on top. Try to remember which one it was. 3, 2, 1. And they're not going to be very big lifts. And extend, bring it up, and lower with control. Bring those ankles in. 3, 2, 1. Extend and lift. And lower. Other foot crosses in front. And 3, 2, 1. Extend. Nice and long. Through the top of the head. And lower. Cross the ankles. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Extend. This is your last one, guys. Lift and breathe in. Cross those ankles. 3, 2, 1. And extend those legs. Press back for a child's pose. Feel that stretch in the glutes, in the back. Reach through those arms. All right, so we're gonna do another exercise on our belly, and we're gonna work on some shoulder mobility. So really quick, just so that we've got the motion and we're all looking at the camera or the screen. So what we're gonna do is the arms are gonna reach forward like Superman, palms are down. We're gonna come around to the side. I'm gonna turn my palms up, and we're gonna reach them so that they come up in the back. And they can kind of cross over each other, and then open out. Palms flip, and you come back to the front. Okay, so you're gonna be hovered off of the floor just a little bit. So thinking about this really big open, flip, and then around, and then open, flip, and back to the front. So we're gonna do it kind of like a Superman type position. So we're gonna be engaging the muscles either side of your spinal column. Your glutes are going to be really active, and I want you to press the top of your feet into the floor, helping to keep that uplifting position. All right, so we're going to move the stuff out of the way, and we're going to lay this down. I'm going to extend my legs. I'm going to open just slightly. So I'm going to keep a little bit of this lift through my back. So I'm going to reach out. I'm going to open, open, open. Thumbs turn, and then we cross and bring it around and back to the front, and I'm going to lower. Let's do that again. So I'm going to lift, take it out, rotate, bring it up behind, extend, twist, bring it over that reach, and lower. Let's do that again. Lift, open out, flip the hands, bring it around behind, and if you can at the top here, maybe lift a tiny bit higher, and then reach, flip it, come back around, and lower. Let's do 2 more like that, please. Lift, take it around, flip, and bring it in. I'm going to take it a little higher. Lift, I'm going to extend, flip, bring it around, and lower. 1 more, guys. Ready? Lift, bring it around, flip, bring it in. I'm going to lift it a little bit higher. I'm going to extend, reach, flip those hands, bring it around, and take it down. Good job. We're going to press back for a little child's pose. All right. So let's come over and grab a quick little set. We did all that stuff working on our back. Let's get a little bit of abdominal work here, guys. So I'm going to shift this around. Let's turn you right there. All right, so we're going to go through our abs series, and I'll give some little variations as we go along. So let's just start off by taking that full roll down. Walk one knee in. Walk the other knee in. Take a moment, give yourself a little back massage, a little foot flexion extension if you want some of that. I'm going to start with my right leg, head and shoulders forward, nose toward the knee, extend the left. Inhale, right, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, reaching through that foot, and exhale, and inhale, exhale. 3, and 2, and we're going to go into dead bugs. So I'm going to keep reaching for my left ankle. I'm going to extend my right arm. Right leg is extended. And we switch and switch. Think about that long, controlled movement out of the leg, out of the arm, and reach. Hips and shoulders, I should have said. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more each side. Both knees. Float in, head down. Take a little break. All right, so going into our double leg stretch, we're going to add the little heel beats on our double leg stretch. So I'm going to bring this into forward flexion. Both hands reach for both ankles. We're going to extend, arm circle, knees float in. So just starting with our basic movement first, and reach and circle, and reach and circle, floating those knees in and out. Now this time, hold it out, 3 little heel beats. Float it in. Reach it out. 3, 2, 1. Scoop that belly. Reach it out. 3, 2, 1. Let's get 1 more in there, guys. Reach it out. 3, 2, 1. Knees in, head down. Take a little break. All right, we're going into our straight legs. We're going to take both legs up, long, lengthen hamstrings here. And we want to try to keep the quadriceps engaged throughout these scissor kicks. I'm going to bring myself into forward flexion, right leg in, left leg's going to drop away. Take a little pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse. Inhale right, exhale left. Little tug behind the calf, and inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm going to keep this idea, but I'm going to turn my legs open into a V and make it a little more of kind of a X or a Y, whatever you want to think, getting a little more twist, a little more oblique. And twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. Bring it back to center. Both legs are coming in center. Hands are going to come up. Kick to the space between your hands. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. One more, guys. Inhale. Exhale. Knees in. Head down. Take a break. I kind of left you there for a minute. All right. We're going to bring the knees into tabletop. So I want to stack my knees above my hips, and I want to keep this angle. I don't want to let my heels drop to my bottom. Hands come behind the head, and I want to keep this strong connection. I'm going to dip my toes and back to tabletop. So dip and tabletop and dip. Now you can stay with this or double straight leg, heels together, toes turn out. I want to think about that squeeze, my inner thighs. Lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. Squeeze it and lift. Now adding on, add a little reverse crunch. One more, please. And knees in, head down. Taking a break. Woo. All right. Last in our abs series is our crisscross. We're going to start with the knees in the tuck position. And we're going to bring the hands, one on top of the other, back of the hands against your forehead. Let's let the elbows open really wide. Bring yourself into forward flexion. I'm going to take left shoulder toward right knee and switch. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. Really reach, reach. Now, you can stay low, or I'm going to bring it up, finding that balance point at the top, and we're going to take that same balance little crisscross. Right, left, left. One more each. Bring those knees in. Come back down. Take a little break. Good work, you guys. All right, while we're here, I want to get one more little inner thigh exercise. We're going to extend those legs. I'm going to cross 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet and open wide. Nice adductor stretch. Now working against gravity. Come up 3, 2, 1, and open. 3, 2, 1, and open. So it's a point, 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 flex. Point, 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 flex. Now right now I'm kind of going kind of moderately paced, not too fast, but if you want a little challenge, come up. 3, 2, 1, and open. 3, 2, 1, and open. Take it at your own pace, guys. And 3, 2, 1, and open. 3, 2, 1. Scoop that belly. 3, 2, 1, and open. One more. 3, 2, 1, and open. I'm going to flex those feet. I'm going to reach up and pull my feet in the direction of the floor, keeping that flexed foot. Keep it strong. Bend the knees and pull them together. Take a quick little release. All right, guys. I want to do one more thing with you guys, and then we'll get a little stretch. So I'm going to bring my hands right behind my hips. We're going to go into some little tabletops. We're going to go into some dips. So with your feet not too far away, hands, I've got my fingertips pointing toward my hips. I'm going to press up and lift into this table. Keep it strong. Keep lifting. Just focusing on the table for a moment. And then we're going to lower this down. Let's give those wrists and forearms a quick little break. Now, we are going to come up and we're going to add some dips. So as you come up, try not to immediately lock out the elbows, which is pretty much what we all do. It just kind of happens. So we're going to keep a little bit of give, and we're going to be doing just little dips. They don't have to be super big, but try not to make them hip thrusts. So try not to push your booty too much. I want it in the arms. Here we go. We're going to bring it back into that tabletop position. And so start with the elbows already kind of bent and lift up. Now if you lock them out, bend them out. Here we go. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keep it strong, guys. Press, press, press. Here's 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and give those wrists and forearms a little break. All right, one more variation. You can go into a tabletop. You can do the dips, or I'm going to set my feet out just a tiny bit further. We're going to press back into a pike. So we're going to straighten the legs. Now I want my hands far enough apart that I can press back and then come back up. All right, so if your arms are long enough, maybe your booty doesn't scrape the floor. Mine does a little bit. And press and up. Tabletop at the top. Here we go. Press and up. 2 more. Press and up. Last one. Press and up. Hold it there. Let's lower and give those wrists and forearms a nice little break. All right, so just gonna come to sit cross-legged. And this is one of the exercises that I might normally do at the beginning, just to kind of warm us up. But I thought it would be nice to cool us down like this. So with your hands resting easy on your knees or on the side, we're just gonna take a little circle. Leading with the top of your head, allow the neck to move, so chin up, ear to shoulder, chin down, ear to shoulder. And really think about stretching into all parts of your torso. One more time around, please. We'll come to the top, hold it, change directions. Really trying to scoop out as much space around you as you can. And I'm going to bring it back to the top and hold it here. I'm going to lean into my hands, just feeling a stretch down the low back into the glutes. I'm going to come forward into my elbows. If you're still up here, that's totally fine. I'd rather you keep a long, flat back. So just keeping this flat back as you lean, elbows. And if you're feeling pretty good, coming down a little deeper, tend to lose a little bit of that flat back here. Now I'm going to reach out nice and long and then round the back. So think of a cat stretch here. Keep a little bit of pressure on the floor and drag this in. Coming up nice and tall. Now I'm going to lean back and change the top leg. All right, so this time we're going to take that nice little side body stretch, lean, ragdoll, circle around, lean, and up and over. Taking that nice long side stretch, ragdoll around. And this time, bring it to the top, take it the other direction. Take that lean and circle. One more, all the way around, guys. Lean, circle, and we're gonna come up to the top, leaning into the hands. So we have a different leg in front this time. Might feel a little different on those hips and glutes. I'm gonna come down into my elbows, trying to keep that flat back, and then coming down even further if you can. I'm gonna reach these hands out. We're gonna take a cat stretch. So rounding through the spine, a little bit of pressure on the floor as you drag this in. Coming to sit up straight and tall at the top. Everybody, big inhale, arms lift, and exhale, just float them down, center. We'll do that again. Interlace your fingers, press your knuckles forward, press your palms forward. Scooping out the belly, leaning back a little bit. Now palms up, Open wide, pecs and biceps. I'm leading back with my thumbs. Now, flip the palm and take it back. I'm going to interlace my fingers and push the knuckles away, either down to the floor or lifting. And then just relax. Take a couple of easy shoulder rolls. Nice deep cleansing breath. Big inhale. And exhale. Thank you guys very much. Happy Monday.